The Lancia team's worst fears are being realized. Walter Rall, a complete professional, is learning rapidly. Mikkola makes a steady start. Already outclassed is Salonen's Nissan. There's ardent French support for Jean-Claude Androuet's Lancia, followed by another Frenchman, Jean-Luc Terrier, in his Renault 5 Turbo. Early leader Stig Blomqvist is heading for another fastest time on this stage. Bruno Sabi excels in another Renault 5 Turbo. In the tiny village of Saint-Pierre-de-Chartreuse, the atmosphere is electric. Blomqvist still leads as the first daylight special stage begins at La Souche in the picturesque Ardèche region of France. But he's under great pressure from Rall. The new boy's only 10 seconds behind. He's catching on fast. Already the Audis are in a class of their own, and the Lancias are struggling to stay in touch, despite the fact that at this low altitude there's little evidence of the snow and ice waiting at the summit. World champion Hannu Mikkola is being left behind as the battle between Blomqvist and Rall unfolds. Surprise of the event, however, are the privately entered Renault 5 Turbos. Terrier is fourth and the best of the rest behind the Audis. Blomqvist, the acknowledged Quattro expert, is very much aware that he's got a titanic struggle on his hands. Bruno Sabi's Renault is fifth, but for the conventional front-engine rear-wheel drive cars like the Nissan 240 RS, it's not a happy event. British driver Teddy Cabe is fighting back after an unfortunate early accident on a road section. Once again, Swedish driver Kalle Grundl's diminutive Group A Volkswagen Golf is showing well. He's instantly at home. But if you're in a four-wheel drive Subaru and you're more used to competing on a Kenyan Safari, it sometimes takes a while longer. Shaker Mehta practices his three-point zones. Wednesday morning, special stage 16 at Sisteron in the Alps, and the Monte Carlo rally is poised to enter its most exciting phase. The amazing Walter Rall is matching Stig Blomqvist's stage times, and these two great drivers are totally dominating the event. Veteran French ace Jean-Luc Terrier is still in fourth place and driving splendidly, although his car is no match for four-wheel drive. World champion Mikkola's been completely outpaced by his two Audi teammates. He holds a lonely third place. Bruno Sabi's Renault 5 Turbo is still fifth, although he's now coming under some pressure from Bettega, leading the Lancia Challenge. But try as they might, the Italians are making no impression whatsoever on the Audis. High in the Dauphiné Alps near Gap, Blomqvist still leads Walter Rall by a slender margin. The difference now stands at 14 seconds, but the German has succeeded in playing himself in, with great skill and without incident, and the struggle shows every sign of intensifying. Handling his new car with a verve that suggests years of familiarity, Rall is giving the chase everything he's got. And Blomqvist, for so long the hunter, now becomes the hunted as he searches his massive repertoire of talent for a key to maintaining his lead. Hannu Mikkola trails his dueling teammates by many minutes. The two Renaults are still impressing and succeeding in staying ahead of the Lancias, whose
Be okay.
Will you be able to catch him tomorrow, do you think?
No, it's finished.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Are you going to settle for second place then?
Yeah, what shall I do? It's no reason to ram 3 cars in 20 minutes in front of the others, so it's just to slow down now.
Mikola is even more surprised, but equally philosophical.
All right. Looking a bit hot.
Yes.
What have the surfaces been like today?
It has been very icy. Very icy.
Are you happy with your position?
You know, I can't do better, so you have to be happy.
Where are you lying now in Hano?
Third.
Before the rally, you said that if it was snowy,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to match
Yeah.
Stegen and Hanu, but you have in
course.
fact done that.
Yeah, we have seen the first 3 stages. It was my learning stages. But luckily I was learning quite fast. And after it was always getting better and better. I'm surprised that it was so good.
But you are in the lead.
That's right, yeah.
Why are you so concerned, though, Walter? You seem very unhappy about being in the lead.
Okay, I think, you know, it's nice to go fast, but if you have to take too much risk, it's not any more nice. And it's that situation now. Maybe after 1 hour I am relaxed, but now I say, I'm fed up.
How many risks have you been taking then?
Quite a lot, I tell you.
Why though? Why do you need to?
Yeah, of course, it was sure of us. Who is first here, he will win the rally.
It's a tradition of this most famous rally that the first man to Monte Carlo will eventually win the event. Rawls' hat-trick of victories now looks likely as the cars and their weary crews wind down into the Principality for 24 hours rest. And so to Chirini, the epitome of the Monte. And amid great revelry, it's clear that Rawls' lead is now secure, under team orders. The Audis are holding position. Blomqvist must adhere to his second place, while Mikola in third is no less than 7 minutes adrift. But for a vast convivial crowd, there's plenty to cheer and jeer. Terrier's fine drive has kept him in 4th place, though Bruno Sabi will soon succumb to pressure from Bettiger's Lancia. A special welcome is reserved for Italy's rising young rally star, Mickey Biasio. Veteran French driver Bernard Darniche in an Audi 80 Quattro also gets high appreciation marks. It may not be quite as noisy or as tuneful as the cop at Anfield on a Saturday afternoon, but for midnight on a mountaintop at -2 degrees centigrade, it's not such a bad effort. After high-speed incidents on Berzay and Saint-Aubin, Marco Allen has fought back to 8th, which gives his tuneful supporters something to sing about. And at dawn on the final morning, the surviving cars traverse the Chirini for the last time. On the waterfront at Monte Carlo, a cold, damp day has dawned to greet the winner. Walter Rawls has proved beyond any doubt that he's sitting firmly at the very top of his profession. To step into a 360 horsepower Audi Quattro and in the space of just one rally to master the specialized techniques of left foot braking, overcome the problems inherent with turbocharged engines and beat the Scandinavians at their own well-practiced game is little short of sensational.